Notification. Now broadcasting.
You be cropped out if you're not with us. Got the party jumping like the hiccups. Snake gang, hey DJ, turn it up. See the glimmer, the gloss, the sparkle, the shine, this type vibe, give you hope in the darkest of time before the fourth quarter come. What I ought to decline, but here we go though. Unlocked in, ain't no let the mojo. We can blend, we can swirl, we can froyo. Got my gadget on go-go, ratchet from the phone, now we messing out so.
60 in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes and brown hair, how could I resist the color of your stare? It doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down, but I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, time when I was still there.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Athletic Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub, singing a pair of top-level arms on the mound today.
I think what makes these guys so great is their tempo. They don't take very much time in between pitches. It doesn't give the hitters an opportunity to try to think with you and gain an advantage in this chess match.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Roy Halladay.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Now here is
Leading
Ricky
off
Henderson.
For the A's, center fielder Ricky Henderson.
And And that's,
that's
off
off the plate.
The inside edge. And this 4-game set is underway. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
At the plate, number 19. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Kirk to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bautista sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab in this one, Catfish Hunter. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Number 9 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fly ball down the line. Carrasco settles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Jose Bautista. Bautista, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
All ones the count.
2 out, space is empty.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for the
here
A's,
is
first
Mark
baseman,
McGwire.
number 25.
Halladay back to work. McGwire with a homer in his last.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Sends it to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated
So now
hitter,
here's the DH,
Giambi.
Jason Giambi. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Halladay, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Second inning here, no score. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that one moves his feet.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at-bat. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And the batter now, Miguel Tejada on the ground. Third out. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. McGuire steps on the bag, 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Edwin Encarnacion digs in now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Zach Geloff. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these A's definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Stepping in, Shea Langoliers. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off down the right side. Top of the third, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. A 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Here's Miguel Andujar. That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Foul ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Line drive, base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is number 19, runner on the go, Elko. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the last of the third. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that's outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now, Alejandro Kirk. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Right fielder, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That clips the corner. Two outs. That one off the mark. 1-2 to count.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Back now in Toronto. Here's a big power threat. Jose Carrasco. Carrasco goes 6 feet 5 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Now,
I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Mark McGwire. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike 1. A's leading by a run. Chopped left side. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So now the DH spot, Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Miguel Tejada getting ready to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. The A's strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, number 12.
Number 12.
The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Henderson moves under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, number 9.
Next is the speedy first baseman. On a line out towards center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 19.
So up next for Toronto, Jose Bautista. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Langoliers down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the A's 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
it's the second baseman, Zach Gelof.
Zach Gelof.
Halladay back to work. Grounds one to short. Bichette whips it to first. One away here in the 5th.
Well, Boog, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. And that's in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. Elko takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Miguel Andujar.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air, right field, Barger. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Jays nothing.
Need oxygen so I can sleep.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
Bottom
the
of the
Jays,
inning, stepping
left
in the long
fielder,
ball threat, Anthony Santander. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Vladdy in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's to third. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, number 10.
Now here is Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. The Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is fouled back.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Chop back up the middle. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ricky Henderson. He caught it behind his back to first. Nicely done for the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Bichette makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, number 33.
And now the right fielder, Jose Carrasco. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th. The batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's a slider for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and Bichette is retired.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk grounded out his first time. To the right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the right fielder,
Now
Addison
batting,
Barger.
right fielder, Addison Barger.
That one missed. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game.
Now
Everyone's trying to
batting,
elevate the
number
ball
12.
in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
That's to third, and it stays fair. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the first baseman. And that's a strike. Blue Jays down a run. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times, so you don't worry as much.
And that's a fair ball around third. He scores to tie it up. So no advance beyond third as they don't want to test the strong arm in left.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
Count it 3-2.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that ends the inning. The Jays push across a run on this double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Mark
number
McGwire.
25.
Just missed.
You know, these Athletics, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One-two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Santander moving back for it. Grabs it right up against the wall.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Tejada up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
1-0.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. A solo shot. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Zach Gelof. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in. And that is that. The A's get one on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
And that one fouled off.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Guerrero in the box now. Takes strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Edwin Encarnacion will hit next. And that is out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind, heavy for my baby.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Leading off for the
And the batter
Athletics,
now, Shea Langoliers. And a foul ball.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Ripped to short. Bichette whips it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Burr up and loosening in the pen. Reed Foley getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
2 outs, base is empty. Ricky Henderson up next for the A's. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Rolled over to third. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Now
for
it's
the
the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Hunter back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one out to right. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one hit to right. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 down.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge
Up next
spot.
for the
That
Blue
wall,
Jays,
it can very
right
easily
fielder,
jar the ball loose when you bang into it. So
Barker.
that could have been a really different outcome.
Center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. And our score remains 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center. Now the third baseman, number 19. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Ryan Burr, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Foul ball. On the ground right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 33.
So digging in, Jose Carrasco. 1 for 3. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back, and it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was
Now
ready
batting,
to swing
number
it on the
25.
first pitch. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One out, runner at second. McGuire, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Foul ball there. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And about front for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now Jason Giambi. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Missed inside with the curve.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Here's a 1-1. That was the
Outside,
sweeper,
that's
but
the
it
ball.
missed. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. The A's strand one, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Dennis Eckersley.
Well, you
Now
see the
pitching
ERA
for the
very
A's.
solid, and
Number
that doesn't always
43,
tell you the whole story, but
Dennis
he's been
Eckersley.
really good so far this year.
Leading off
Back to the
for
top of the
Toronto,
order now. Here's the second baseman.
Number 12.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that misses. Ball 2.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
He's
number
2
9.
outs away. Now the number 2 hitter. Just off the inside edge. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make
Number
the pitch,
19.
get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 3 in this one. That's down and in.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Eckersley is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, still want my record to